Gender inequality is a big problem. In India, women are underrepresented and given minimal respect due to the teachings and philosophies of their ancestors. Studies show that 2 in 5 women in India, from the age of 15 to the age of 49, claim that they had either been assaulted or violated in their home or on the streets by a male. Women, who are the key producers of the next generation, are provided less health care than the men. Their mortality rate is about 8% higher because they are seen as less valuable. Women can try to help and provide and earn money for the household in an attempt to earn equal stature and respect in the home, but it is difficult because women on average make about 4% less than the men. This economic gap makes it evident that women are dependent on the male income, giving the men more power. These issues have been researched many times. Today I sat down with 2 individuals to discuss their opinions on the issue of gender inequality in India. First, we will be hearing from Roshan Patel, followed by Neelam Patel. Each have provided an interview based on their own beliefs and opinions on the idea of gender inequality in India. First question is, do you feel that women are treated equally within our Indian society?
Not really, but it's getting better. Like a century ago, the our Indian society is male-dominating society, but the situation is getting better. Now women are getting treated with fairness in the Indian society. So it's getting better, but you know, definitely Indian society is like a male-dominating society, and that's one of the unfortunate thing. But as the women are becoming more and more educated and society is changing, so definitely the situation is getting better, day by day. So hope for the best in the future, the woman.
Okay. The second question reads, studies show that 2 of 5 women ages 15 to 49 have been violated and or assaulted by a male in their household. What are your views on such results?
Well, that's another unfortunate thing about women in Indian society, and that's true that some of the women are being violated by the male. But to find a root cause of this, we have to look back, years in the back, where the males are always dominating the woman. In the Indian society, so it should be stopped. And again, we have to, especially in India, we have to make some. The government actually can play a better role in this. The government should make the law and order better for women, so that the woman's right is being protected. And again, like I said, the situation is getting better, but with the help of technology and better law and order, government can do better, play a major role in women's safety as well as security.
Third question reads, the women in our Indian society are given less respect than men. They are asked to stay in the home and complete all the chores. It is more evident that women take care of the men than the other way around. Do you agree with these ideas?
I don't agree with these ideas because in any given society, men and women should be given equal respect, and both has to take care of each other. So why only women take care of men? The ideal society should be the men take care of women and women take care of men. So it should definitely be changed. And when I look my ancestors, I noticed that that's true, that woman is always taking care of man, and it's a male dominating society. But in my generation, as like me and my wife, we both try to take care of each other. So the change is happening, but it's a slow. But sometimes as a male, male of the Indian society, it's hard for me to do that because I saw the other way. when when I was growing up, when I was a child, and I saw that my mother used to take care of my dad, and my dad wasn't, my dad was caring too, but it's not the say, my dad didn't take care of my mother as the same way my mother took care of my dad. So there was a definitely an inequality I saw. So when I am married, I expect the same thing, because somehow I'm wired to I expect the same thing, that my wife take care of me, because that's what I saw in my home when I was growing up. But when I see the different couple, some of my friends, and things are different there. Both men and women are taking care of each other equally. So I try to change it. It's hard for me as a male of this society, but the change is definitely happening. It's a lot where when I compare my life with my wife, then my parents' life, it's definitely a lot better. So it's just a matter of few more generations, and this man and woman equality will happen.
Okay. Question 4 reads, if there was one thing you could change about the gender inequality in India, what would it be?
Well, the reason we have a gender inequality in Indian society is because the male is given more importance than woman. If any Indian couple has baby boy born, then they become more happier, because Indian society believes that the male carries the next generation, versus the woman don't carry the next generation. They're married to somebody else, and the woman is not actual part of the home, and that philosophy should change. Because if we give equal importance to the man and woman, then doesn't matter what gender we have born at our home, whether it's a baby boy or baby girl. If we give if a male can carry on with the next generation, why can't a woman, why cannot a baby girl? So it should definitely be changed. But the reason we have this, because years ago, from many years ago, in Indian society, one thing is fact, that everybody believes that male are more important than female, and that should be changed. And change is happening. I saw, I heard that baby girl used to be killed in the past. When baby girl borns, because every couple expects that their baby, they should have at least one baby boy, so that the next they can continue insist to my future generations, to my daughter as well as son, that never give more importance to male than woman. uh, and especially to my daughter, as a woman, you should be proud if you have baby girls in the future born at their home. They should be proud of that, instead of feeling that, hey, we why we don't have a baby boy, or a male born at our home. So I would always put the idea of giving equal importance to the male, as well as women. So definitely in the future, we won't have much gender inequality in our Indian society. Thank you.
Thank you. It's good to hear that you are aware of the issues and that you are willing to bring change. Is there anything else you'd like to say about the inequality in India?
Well, one thing I'd like to say at last is, since we have gender inequality in Indian society since long time ago. I don't even know how long, but I heard that it's been going on since centuries, and we see the effect of that gender inequality today because the males in the Indian society have a hard time finding women to get married because because of this gender inequality. Against every thousand male, we only have 800 female. So we have a difference of 200 in thousand. So which is eye opening. Unless we give you know equal importance to the genders, this problem we cannot solve. It's been going on since generations, and it should be changed. Thank you.
Thank you. The first question reads, do you feel that women are treated equally within our Indian society?
No, because from a long time ago it has been taught to us that the male has more importance in the Indian society. It is important that the man name continue with the family. Everyone takes on the husband's or father name. The women are given minimal opportunity to make a name for themselves and therefore are taught that they are less important than men.
Okay. The second question reads, studies show that 2 of 5 women ages 15 to 49 have been violated and or assaulted by a male in their household. What are your views on such results?
These results are saddening, but in India, the population is less educated. Those who are educated don't do these things. The poor, drunk, and uneducated do this to have fun and have a power. There in American have our sex education classes when we learn about the effect of such action. But these classes are not given to many in India. It is the true thought that if a woman does not follow what the man they says, these abuse do occur.
Question 3 reads, the women in our Indian society are given less respect than men. They are asked to stay in the home and complete all the chores. It is more evident that women take care of the men than the other way around. Do you agree with these ideas?
Actually, I don't agree with this idea. But why man is more important and woman they give the more do not given the more respect to woman? Reason? India is a manpower country and everybody is believing. So men go to making money. For making money, they go outside and making money, and money is more important. So who making money? That's why they have the more respect than the woman, because more women are staying inside the home and doing the chores, and but nobody cares about the chores and they're taking care of kids. So that's what I thinking. So that's why man is more important, and let's give respect to women.
Do you feel that women take care of the men more than the men take care of the women?
Say it again.
Do you feel that women take care of the men more than men take care of women?
Yes. Actually, yes and no, because man is not taking care of the woman, but actually they are worried for the woman, but not taking care, because if they are taking care, then they are not bossing, on the woman, or they go from outside to inside the home and say, okay, and they don't care about, for my view, they don't care about the woman, what she do inside the home, but more important what he do outside. So they worry about the family as a family member, they worry about the woman, but not good really taking care.
Okay. Question 4 reads, if there was one thing you could change about the gender inequality in India, what would it be?
For my view, I would give them the both man or woman or boys or girl. They can do anything, whatever they wanted to do. Not only men can do such one thing and woman cannot do. Time is changed. Everybody can do anything. So nothing is impossible for woman also. So why people thinking only the man can do and woman cannot do? So I would say to woman can do whatever men do. So that's what I can. If I have the chance, I will try to teach or they learn the girl. You can do anything, whatever you wanted to do.
I'm glad to hear that you are concerned for the topic and appreciate your having the courage and time to give this interview. Is there anything else you would like to say or comment on the issue of gender inequality in India?
Uh, right now, I don't want to say anything, but for parents, the boys and girls both are equal. They love boys and girls equally, but mentality is never changed, and I don't think so, because it's been past too many years. Uh, the mentality is still not changed, but it will change in future, probably after the 20 or 40 years, and then India says both are equal, men and woman, because the Indian godfather Mahatma Gandhi, he was thinking man and woman both have the equal power, and they do whenever they go, or he go with his wife. So India need to learn. If they can do, then why we don't do? Why we are trying to change the things? So my thing, if Gandhi do, then I will do.
Thank you. Women in India go days, months, years without representation. They are brutalized verbally and physically. Their only hope for change is you. Will you sit there knowing that there are women being harassed? I would hope that after hearing these facts and opinions of others, you would be willing to stand up against such action. Gender inequality is a big problem in India. Women are given minimal respect for their tremendous amounts and quality of the work they do. I ask that no matter how small you feel, please stand up and voice your opinion. It is going to help someone somewhere. There are women who are fighting for their rights and others who can't but are waiting for change to occur. I will not stand by waiting. I will be the voice that helps create change for these women. Gandhi once said, "You must be the change you wish to see in the world." And that is what I will be. Will you be part of this change?